Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Alright, so last time, I finished up this plot line with, I think his name was Denny and his dog, Sir, Mr. Genghis, sir, that's his name. Honestly, Mr. Genghis, sir, is the goodest of all good boys. I mean, really, there's no denying that part. And now I have to run back to Miss Lila's shop, because Myrtle was supposed to open up. And we kind of distracted her from that last video, to help out, Denny. But either way, let's just head back to Miss Lila's shop real quick. I'm so sorry, Miss Layla. I didn't mean to leave the store like that. Myrtle, dear, where have you been? I was worried about you. Look, it's Esther and the other one. Teehee. Why did I just say teehee? You know, I guess it was because I just got distracted and lost in the plot. And who might you be, sweetie? This little lady's been around for an awful lot. Lately. What little lady? There you are. Hello, Oliver. I've been looking, for you. P? She's here somewhere? She's right in front of you, Esther. Well, technically, anyways. Is she a friend of yours, Oliver? Then I'll leave you and get back to work. See you soon. Well, it looks like you found a friend, who you were looking for, dearie. I'll leave you with Oliver, shall I? Thanks, Miss Layla. Have a nice day. Honestly, Myrtle, Miss Layla, goated characters in this game. Genuinely, they are. I'm pretty sure Miss Layla really helped out a lot with Oliver after his mom's death. After she unfortunately passed away saving Oliver at the beginning of the game. But yeah. Oliver, I have to tell you something. I'm sorry, P. What is it? Who is he saying sorry to? Oliver, the slithery one and the doggy one and the bony one. They're coming. The keepers. You have to be careful. I don't understand, P. What is she talking about? I know that the slithery one is probably Tengri. But yeah. I don't know who the bony one is. But I'm assuming that the other one that she mentioned was Genghis, if I had to guess. Yes, you do. Just be careful. Okay, P, I'll try. What? Who were you just talking to? Oh, gee, I'm sorry. You don't know about P yet, do you, Swain? She's a funny little girl, I know. I see her here in Motorville sometimes. I've seen her in my dreams, too. But we can't see her. Yeah, that's pretty weird, come to think of it. She's gone. She always does this. What's wrong? Did she disappear again? Yep, she did. And I don't understand what she's trying to tell me. She's trying to help you out in saving the world, you know? I think I get it. Get what, Drippy? Well, Myrtle and that lot can't see us lot from our world, right? So that means P is probably can't see us lot either, ain't it? It's the same in the other way around. But the other way around, you mean. That's right. So it's not weird when you think about it. Us not being able to see someone from another world. It's not? Oh, who cares? As long as you can see her. Eh, Oliver? Yeah, I'm more worried about going and seeing how Tengri's doing. If your guess was right, Oliver. We've sorted out Denny, though. So Tengri should be able to fly again. You're right. Let's go check on Tengri. Alright. Gateway time. Alright, let's go ahead and just use this. Because honestly, I want to go back to the other world. Because while I do love Motorville, and it does have some pretty goated characters like Miss Layla and Myrtle, I just really think, in comparison to the other world, like this world, I think it's pretty boring and stale. Honestly, I think if the entire game was set in Motorville, I don't think I would ever consider this game, playable or even remotely enjoyable. Thankfully, they included this concept, and it's very it's like Studio Ghibli-like. And fun fact, this game was actually some of the cutscenes in this game was actually animated by Studio Ghibli. I mentioned this multiple times before in the streams I did on this game, but yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Kublai. Hi there, Captain Kublai. Do you know where Tengri is? You come at a good time, boy. You see, um,
That sound. Tengri!
Behold, he's a sight for sore eyes, and no mistake. He stopped sniveling and took to the skies again not long after you left. Um, like magic, it was, wait, you meddling dogs did something while my back was turned, didn't you? Well, it's a little hard to explain, but we went to another world and helped Oliver, and Oliver helped the Tengri there get better. All you need to know is that Oliver's magic is the reason that Tengri is flying again. Honestly, I'm glad to see Tengri all up and about, still spouting nonsense, I see. But no matter. You did as you said you would. I'll not question your methods. I had no idea the real Tengri was so lively. This is how a dragon should be. Honestly, I kind of doubt that. Seems like he's taking a liking to you. And after all my hard work. So it be. I know when I'm beaten, he's yours. You're his master now, lad. And you and he both know it already. Really? But what's the matter, Worm? Not good enough for you? Honestly, it's way too good, because that's a flying option. And, obviously that helps me avoid some familiars. So, yeah, especially like the ones in the water. That really helps out a lot. No, sir. Thank you very much, Captain Kublai, sir. That's settled then. Tengri lad, say hello to your new master. Honestly, I'm glad that Tengri's doing so much better. Nice to meet you too, Tengri. Likewise, I'm sure. Alright, let's go find the magic stones. I'll set a southward course, lad. You'll happen upon Solitary Isle soon enough. Alright, let's go.
We're flying!
Whoa, Tiny!
We're actually flying!
It's nice and comfy up here.
Come
on, Tengri, let's fly.
Away we go!
Alright. Honestly, I'm really glad I get to use Tengri now. Considering, I've been waiting for this moment for a while. Honestly, I know how Tengri works. I really do. It's just that it's going to take a little while to get used to. Wait, hold on. Darn it, I can't check my party. That really sucks, because I had to... I wanted to check and see what my levels were right now, because I forgot to check earlier. But yeah, let's just land with Tengri real quick. So that way I can check. Okay. Okay, that's some pretty decent levels. I'm gonna have to get a little bit more on some of my familiars to, metamorphize them real quick. Wait, I'm gonna put some tricks on to, Jamar, I think is what his name is. Alright. Let's see if I can put more tricks. Let's put Plasma Ball and Hot Huff on Boggly. Then Whirligig on Dragoon. Alright, let's put... You know what? Whenever Gunther gets enough levels, I'll put Rolling Stone on him. And no, not the band. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's put Petrifying Pup there as a filler move. Same with Enlighten. 'Cause right now, that's all I really have in terms of outright moves. Okay. I don't know what I can really do past this. Let's go ahead and summon Tengri, and just try and, continue on a little bit. Wait, hold on. I think I saw something up here. Alright, that's some fights. I don't know if I'll be able to win it, but I'll still get it done. Or at least try to anyways. Hopefully this won't annihilate me instantly. I want to try and get this Dino Rose. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Because I want to win this fight. Let's take out this Dino Ceros thing first. So hopefully I can try and, familiarize it. Alright, let's just try and heal up, Esther real quick. Because she has to stay healthy for, the Metamorphize. Wait, no, not the Metamorphize, but the healing. Wait, no, not healing either, but, taming familiars. Crap, that was a waste of a sandwich. Alright, let's use Arrow of Light on this right buncher. Alright, I gotta just try and take out these things already. Hopefully I can at least win this fight. Dumble Lemur. Let's just try and kill this thing already. Crap, it has a healing tier. That's not good. Okay, let's just try and take out this, underripe bunch. Whatever. Alright, let's just try and take out this Dumble Lemur now. Considering, I gotta get out of this fight and gain some XP. Oh, thank God I won that. Because I wasn't thinking I was gonna win it there for a second. Hey, Swain leveled up. That's pretty good. And so did, Jamar. That's honestly a pretty good victory right there, if you ask me. Alright, you know what? I'm also gonna have to heal up Oliver real quick. Until I level up, I guess. But hey, at least I got some levels done. Well, at least that fight anyways. Because I think that the only fight last video I did, was with just Denny's Nightmare, I think. Either way, let's just head over to this island real quick. Considering I gotta just try and land and just see what this, if there's an orb out here. Alright, let's check out this grave thing. Crikey, look at this monument by here. Well, this didn't make it here by accident. It must have something to do with the stones. Hey, look, there's something written on it. Oh. Yeah, that's... You can just pause the recording and translate it. Honestly, I don't care to translate right now. But yeah. Let's just move on. I'm gonna keep the Nazcan script here, for the rest of the dialogue. Nazcan. It probably tells us where them stones are hidden, and all. I shall decode it for you, Ollie boy. Yes, please, Mr. Drippy. Giz a sec. It says, the secret, that the map imparts lies not without it, but in its heart. And that means what exactly? Good point, Esther. What does that even mean? But then again, that could refer to Oliver since he is the pure-hearted one. So yeah. It means that, if I'm not very much mistaken, that the stones ain't on this island. What? You heard me. The secret of where they are hidden, lies not without, it said. Meaning that they're not on the surface of the map for all to see. And I reckon that bit about it being in its heart means the real locations of the stones are lurking somewhere inside the flipping thing. Oh, so how do we get them out? Well, I don't flippin' know, do I? Calm down, Drippy. It's not as if we even have a map at the moment. We'd better go talk and talk to old Kublai again. Giddy up, Tengri. Alright. Let's head over to Captain Kublai again. Honestly, I can't even call a boat here, because it's so far away. Alright, let's head back to Kublai. And thankfully I can restore my MP there on both Esther and Oliver, since, you know, they kind of needed the MP restoration. You know what, I'm going to have to buy some more healing items before too long, particularly sandwiches and drinks of any kind. You know, considering those are the main healing items and MP restoration items. It's just drinks and sandwiches. Wait. Oh, I thought I could... Wait, what the heck is that? That flying thing that's above Tengri. What the heck even is that thing? I am so confused at what that is. Either way, let's just go ahead and just fly over to the Skull Mountain. Considering I think that I can land... Yep, I can land right here. And that's pretty cool, too. Considering that isn't too far off where Skull Mountain is. Okay. Let's go to talk to Kublai again real quick. Man, now, keep in mind, this is about to start the big fetch quest line that I think I mentioned before in a stream on this game. And honestly, it's really annoying how lengthy some of it is, considering how much you have to move just to be able to get over to the islands that you need to get to, for one orb. But it shouldn't take too particularly long, considering I should be able to be done, by, I want to say, episode 50 at max. Heck, that might even include the entire game at that matter. Tell me, boy, did you find those magic stones? Well, not exactly. We did find a big old monument, though. The point is, Mr. King of the Pirates, is that there were no stones there. Not a single one. I reckon you'd better give us another look at that map of yours. Curious. And you searched thoroughly? We're trying to save the world. Of course we searched flippin' thoroughly. Alright, let's look at this map. It was definitely the right island. Here, Ollie boy. Give the Nazcan, from the monument thingy another read. That'll tell you the secret, I'll bet. The secret of that map and parts lies, not without, but in its heart. What could it mean? Well, the heart stuff always has something to do with your magic, right? So we should cast Take Heart on it or something. Cast it on the map. And what would we do with what we got from it? If anything, that is. But it could do something with magic, right? Yeah, that tends to be the case where you're involved. Put a good deal of faith in the boy's wizarding. Does he know many spells? Oh, lots and lots. Well, I don't know that many, Esther, if I'm being honest. People just keep giving them to him. Now, that part's true. They just keep giving me spells. They keep on pulling, pages and pages and pages of spells out of their butt, You're not wrong, Esther. We've got a tidy pile of spells now, ain't it? I reckon we must have something that'll work. The secret that the map and parts lies not without, but in its heart. Do any of your spells bring to mind? Gee, one or two maybe. Well, there's only one way to find out. Alright, alright. Turns out neither of the heart spells work. Alright. Yeah, none of my spells work. I'm so confused about what I'm doing wrong. Insight! Huh. Insight worked for some reason. Heidi, we've hit the flippin' jackpot. So they're hidden separately. I had my suspicions. There are 3 stones after all. To hide them in one place seemed foolhardy. You know what, that's actually kind of true, Kublai, come to think of it. Especially since you're the pirate, so you would know about this kind of stuff. Hang on. I'm not sure I understand. What made all the marks appear on the map? It was that spell I used, Insight. It shows you the memories of the people who once owned the object. I get it, so it showed you the place that the person who made the map wanted to keep secret. Yeah, the memories that just came rushing into my mind all at once. And there was a message, too. Well, what was it? Spit it out. Um, let's see. Um, the wand is the weapon of the heart. The stones merely reflect its surface. True power lies in the depths. That's all it said. What the heck's that supposed to mean? When it's at home. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Let's think about it a while we look for the stone, shall we? Fair enough. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. All right, sorry about that. Fair enough. Here, Pirate Face, will you give us a lend of the map? It'll be a right fast coming back here all the time to check it. The stones are your concern. I have no need of the map. Um, it will free up more space for good. Honest plunder. All right. Thank you, Kublai. Thank you very much, Captain. We'll go see what we can find at the three marked places on the map. Uh, then it looks like we'll be spending plenty of time in the clouds with Tengri. I can't wait. Yeah, huh. Yeah, we'll be keeping them busy, all right. Tidy. It's time to begin the next chapter of the adventures of the intrepid wizard Ollie Boy. The search for the magic stones. Honestly, I can't wait to collect all three magical stones. Um, Considering, the obvious. Wait, hold on real quick. I want to see how much money I have. I only have 8,000 coins. Uh, 8,500. Where is it? Where can the cursed thing have gone? Have you lost something? That I have, and not just anything. I've lost me lucky charm. The lucky charm? Aye, lad. We sky pirates won't so much as look up at the clouds without a gust plume to protect us. They keep the wind beneath our wings and the song of the skies in our hearts. Gee, it sounds like they're really important to you. That they are, lad. That they are. And without mine, I feel naked as a babe. Say now, you wouldn't consider finding me a new gust plume, would you? Where the heck can I find a gust plume? You will, I'm in your debt, lad. I'll not forget it. Gust plumes can be plundered from beasts known as beachheads. They prowl the seas round these parts. Aye, sir. Leave it to us, Mr. Sky Pirate. I'm counting on you, laddie. Alright. You know what, let's just check and see if I got, the item. Alright, I don't. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Alright, sorry about that. You know what, I want to check out the familiar cage that I can, look at. Alright, let's sort out my familiars. Honestly, right now, whenever I get the opportunity, one thing I want to try and get out is Shiny Mite, and also the Granny. That's the two familiars I want to get out next. So yeah, whenever I get the opportunity, whenever I get Marcus Ann on my party, I'll get them. Considering, I wanted to at least have one golden familiar on top of, a particularly rare one, in my opinion, considering this playthrough is the only time I really ever caught one. Either way, let's just go ahead and fly to one of the first islands I gotta go to, which I think is over here. And I think it might be, Hamlin. I think that's where this is leading me to. Yeah, it's right by Hamlin. And then the second one I want to go to is right by, Al-Mamoon. I think that's where it's leading me to. The other one is on a new island. I don't want to go there just yet. For obvious reasons, considering it is still pretty weird. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna have to get by the ocean, and just sail around the island real quick. So that way I can, at the very least, catch up to that boat. Considering it's like one of the first orbs I wanted to try and grab. Hopefully the boat spawns right by here. For obvious reasons. Alright. Please let my luck work out. No! It's still... Crap, it's still by the Sky Pirates base. Man, that really sucks. And I'm gonna have to... You know what? Might as well just try and head over to Alma Moon, the one that's by over here. Because I think that the pirate ship that I just saw that one of the orbs is at, I think it might be a more difficult orb to grab. So yeah, let's just try and head over here. Wherever this town is. Wait, hold on. That's not a town. You know what? Let's take to the skies real quick. Because I think I undershot where I had to go. Here we go. There's the city I had to get to. The Vault of Tears. Alright. Let's go ahead and enter this place real quick. Oh, I remember this place. I remember the Vault of Tears. Yeah, I have to walk around as a group of frogs. Where have we ended up this time? I've known prisons that looked more inviting. Another damp old ruin, is it? Knickers, my lantern's going to end up covered in mold. Caked, I tell you. Does that lantern really go moldy? Honestly, I doubt it. That's not really important right now. You're not wrong there, Ollie boy. It looks like we found the place we're after, one of the magic stones. We should be somewhere in here. Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording to see how long I've been playing for real quick. Alright, you know what, if I have to, I'm gonna head back here and, just see what I can do, with that tablet, whatever it is, and just see what I can do. Alright. I'm not feeling any better about this place. I wish it could be a bit less creepy. Take this, for example. A statue of a snake. Who in their right mind would choose that as an ornament? A nutter, that's who. Hold on. Are you saying you're scared of snakes, Swain? Clearly. Of course not. And what is it to you if I am, anyways? Why do you... that's not good. Hey, did anybody else just see that? Huh? Just now, the statue's eyes, they glowed. Oh, I see. You're trying to be funny, are you? Well, it doesn't suit you, Oliver. Yeah, the statue's eyes glowed. Yeah, now we're turning into frogs. Tiny little weak frogs. Huh? What the flipping heck is going on? Have we turned into frogs? Robbit? Of course Swain's frog would say Robbit. It's a curse. What are we going to do? Don't make such a fuss. It's not like it's made us smaller or anything. Speak for yourself. So how are we going to turn back to normal? Who the heck was that? What's that? That seems really weird. Ribbit, ribbit. Gosh, what a colorful frog. Well, it is a rainbow frog after all, so of course it's going to be colorful. Ribbit, ribbit. Alright, let's just chase after that thing. Wait up, where are you going? Was that frog cursed by the statue as well, then? Do you think it's actually human? Someone who came here before us? Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it, considering how human-like it seems. Maybe it knows something about this place. Let's go after it. Alright. Now one thing I really wanted to try and avoid, is some enemies. Sure, I can, be pretty powerful, but still. Hold up, Ollie boy. What if a monster attacks us? We're in no state to put up a fight. Well, I guess, but we have to go after that rainbow-colored frog, Mr. Drippy. Wait a minute. We might have a bit on the froggy side, but your familiars could still be okay. Have a look, will you? Gee, you're right. They seem just fine. Interesting that. The curse only seems to affect humans and fairies, of course. Well, let's count our blessings, shall we? At least we got our familiars to protect us if a monster fancies frog for lunch. Yeah, I guess you're right. Alright, let's try and chase after that rainbow frog real quick. I don't know if I can use all of her, but I'm still gonna use my familiars regardless. Let's see if I can... Crap, I can't use spells. That really sucks too. Yeah, I wish I could use spells, if I'm being honest, because, spells were some of my most powerful attacks. So not being able to use them really sucks, if I'm being honest. Either way, let's just try and take out these Boros things. I want to befriend one. Like, I want to tame one. But it'll probably be at least some time before I can. Considering the obvious. Come on, beat the thing. There we go. New animation. That's honestly pretty cool too, considering there's unique animations for the frog forms. Either way, let's just try and look around. Alright. You know what? I'm heading back up to that statue. The tablet thing. For obvious reasons. Considering I think it's been enough time for this video to be over with. So yeah, let's head up here. For obvious reasons. Okay. Yeah, that little circle thing, that turns back into human. So yeah. Alright, that's gonna be the end of today's video here. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.